Hello, everybody, and welcome to the first match of the inaugural Film Buff Trivia Tournament. This is a new thing for me, and I'm very excited to be doing this. And we have two great competitors to start us off. The seeds were randomized, but the 1 seed, Brian Michaels, and the 8 seed, Payson Johnson. If we actually seeded this by any metric, these two would probably not be playing each other right now because these are two incredibly talented players. Brian is someone who we have not seen in the trivia realms for a while. Payson's been around a little bit more frequently, but I'm excited to see both play. These are both very different players. So without further blabbing from me, we're just going to bring them in. Hey. So, gentlemen, welcome. We are going to get started with the only round 1, and it's going to work like this. I'm going to read off a question. You're going to have 15 seconds to answer. If you get that question right, you get a point. Get it wrong, nothing. And you're going to write your answers down on your whiteboard, reveal them and speak them, yada, yada, yada. You know how this works. 3 repeats and a challenge allowed to throughout the entire match, should you need them. So, everybody ready? Let's kick it. Your first question comes in the category of coming of age / teen. What sport does Scott play in Teen Wolf? I know there was a TV show based off Teen Wolf that a lot of teenage girls liked. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Basketball.
And Payson.
Basketball.
They're playing basketball. That is correct. As we get to your second question, which is going to come in the category of biopics. What band does Love and Mercy center around? These are two things that are good, I think. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Payson.
Really good movie, The Beach Boys.
And Brian.
The Beach Boys.
The Beach Boys are correct. As we get to your third question, which is going to come in the category of comedy. In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, it is said that if a woman weighs the same as what animal, then she is a witch.
I love that we're all on the same call and we can all say, what a great movie this is, and no one's going to argue.
That is true. That is nice. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We're going to go to Brian.
If she weighs the same as a duck, then she's made of wood and therefore a witch.
And Payson.
I played this character in my community college's production of Spam-A-Lot, Duck.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Both correct. As we get into your fourth question, which is going to come in the category of actors and actresses. Sidney Lumet directed 2 movies featuring Jack Warden and Edward Binns. Name both of them. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
I just took a guess. And Justice for All and 12 Angry Men. And Justice for All is not Sidney Lumet. I'm an idiot.
And Brian.
I don't know who Edward Binns is. I said 12 Angry Men and Ace in the Hole.
Both incorrect. Looking for his 2 courtroom dramas from Sidney Lumet. It's 12 Angry Men and The Verdict.
Paul.
Okay, fair.
Okay, so 3-3 as we get into your fifth question, which is going to come in the category of crime. In Sleepers, the boys accidentally kill a man with what? As far as I know, I have never accidentally killed a man. But you never know. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. The keyword there was accidentally. Let's go to Brian.
I don't know. I think it was done in the study with the candlestick.
And Payson.
I put a car.
Both incorrect. It's a hot dog cart. Is a hot dog cart. Yes.
I want to see this movie now.
Yeah, it's good.
I've seen it, but it's been forever. I remember it.
That's fair. Your sixth question is going to come in the category of war. What is it good for? Your question. What war does Saving Private Ryan take place during? You know, this is where we can get at the questions that every other league has asked. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
World War II.
And Payson.
I put the V in not World War II.
World War II is correct.
Could you imagine?
I could. That'd be nice.
All right, John Lennon could imagine. Your next question comes in the category of directors. Who directed 1977's Suspiria?
Thank you.
I realize I didn't actually put that in the thing, but that's what we call a verbal correction.
We love them.
They're useful. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Gonna go to Brian.
Dario Argento?
And Payson.
Dario Argento.
Both correct. As we get into your next question, in the category of drama, They Shoot Horses, Don't They? Centers around what kind of competition? Apparently, it's, I'm not even going to say that. Never mind. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
Dance competition.
And Brian.
Never seen it. I said beauty pageant.
Dance contest is correct. So Payson gets the first kind of lead there, as it is now 6-5. As we get into your next question, which is going to come, the ninth question, which is going to come in the category of family. In Pee-wee's Big Adventure, Pee-wee is told his bike is in the basement of what historical landmark? I've never left my bike in any famous basement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Put my bike in your trunk. The Alamo.
And Payson.
Punchline, one of the greatest jokes in movie history, The Alamo.
That is correct on both accounts. As we get into your next question, your 10th question, which is going to come in the category of horror. Who stars as Helen in 1992's Candyman? Who can take a sunrise, hit you with some bees, then maybe go and drop a hook upon your knees? The Candyman can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. There's no one to tell me I can't sing. Let's go to Payson.
I remember I put Virginia Madsen.
And Brian.
Oh, Payson. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's Virginia Madsen.
Oh,
It is Virginia Madsen.
I don't know why I was doubting myself. I'm sorry. That was legit. I'm sorry.
As we get, okay, so now that is your 10th question. So just a brief score update. We have Payson at 8, Brian at 7. So it's a real close game, a real good game so far. As we now get into your 11th question, which is going to come in the category of Westerns. What is the nickname of John Ruth in The Hateful Eight? These are two names of books of the Bible. John and Ruth.
Wonder if that was intentional.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Well, we know Quentin likes his Bible references. Let's go to Brian.
The Hangman?
And Payson.
Hangman.
That is correct. As we now get to your next question in the category of movie release dates, What year saw the release of Jennifer's Body? I feel like there's some jokes that could be made with that title, but let's just not. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
I don't know. I guess 2013.
And Payson.
Movie slaps 2009.
2009 is correct.
Oh.
So Payson gets the lead there, bringing the score up to 10-8 as we get into your next question, which is going to come in the category of music/musicals. In Mary Poppins, what song does Mary Poppins sing to get the children to tidy up the nursery? When I was a child, my nanny would sing "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," and that got us to tidy up real quick. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let's go to Payson.
How do you do this for 26 questions? Spoonful of sugar.
And Brian.
Spoonful of sugar.
That is correct.
I wasn't sure how much of it was in the title of the song. I was worried about that.
Hey, what's the score, Bo?
The score is now 11. Shut up. We now get into your next question, which is going to come in the category of animated. What is the name of the rival dog that murders Charlie in All Dogs Go to Heaven? And we'll just take first name. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
There's a whole list of movies I've never seen on this. Rex.
And Payson.
Carface?
That is correct.
This is going about as expected.
Stop. But thank you.
You're still doing well. As we get into your next question, which comes in the category of mystery/thrillers. What is the profession of Dave in Play Misty for Me? And yes, the score is 12-9 right now.
General?
We need his profession.
Okay, fair. Okay.
We need the thing that he does. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
Yeah, radio DJ.
And Brian.
Musician.
Radio DJ is correct. So 13-9 as we get into your next question, which comes in one of our randomized categories, which is going to be Bollywood/Indian cinema.
My favorite.
Lagan, Once Upon a Time in India, centers around what sport? I don't want to give anything away, so I'm just not going to talk. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Cricket.
And Payson.
Cricket.
Cricket is correct.
Brian.
Oh, wait, a stereotype. Woo.
Watch that
Why
last
am I
night.
still playing in India? Oh, let's go with that.
Watch that last night.
I mean, if it gets you trivia points.
Right.
As we get into your next question, which is going to come in the category of romance/romantic comedies. What Southeast U.S. state does the majority of The Notebook take place in?
One of two.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
North Carolina.
And Brian.
I went with South Carolina.
And Brian is correct on that one. It is South Carolina.
Always forget what. Yeah, go. Sorry.
As we get to your next question in the category of sci-fi fantasy, what company does Peg sell products for in Edward Scissorhands?
Yeah. Okay.
People like to sell things. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I just noticed Payson's Scotty sticker, and I like it. Let's go to Payson.
Avon.
And Brian.
Avon.
Both correct. Your next question in the randomized category of heist movies. What semi-specific type of event is being held at the casino, causing there to be more money in the vault in 2001's Ocean's 11?
Got it. Jeez.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
Boxing match.
And Brian.
That's it. That's a poker tournament.
Boxing match is correct. So Payson's going to bring his score up to 16 to Brian's 12. Your next question comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. This is your 20th question. Before The Fabelmans, what was the last Spielberg film to be composed by John Williams? John Williams is a human. There's also an actor named John Williams. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Gonna go to Brian.
Do not know. Guess the BFG.
And Payson.
He fucked me. I put The Post.
The Post is correct. That brings Payson's score up to 17. As we get into your last question before we get into the questions that are worth a little bit more points, your 21st question. In the category of sports movies, in Air, name one of the other 2 shoe companies besides Nike that want to sign Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, famous volleyball player, arguably the most famous in all the land. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Payson.
Adidas.
And Brian.
Adidas.
Adidas is correct. So coming out of this, I have Payson at 18, Brian at 13. So we are going to start with the questions that are going to be worth a little bit more points. First off, these are the 2 selected categories that our competitors selected. 80s and anime films were the 2 selected categories. They were randomized in order to determine what would be brought up. It is currently a 5-point game. So I had to do the math on that one real quick. So Brian will still be in it for at least the next 2 questions. So your first question, category of 80s. In With Nail and I, what is the profession of both titular characters? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pen down. Let's go to Payson.
No idea. I put poets.
And Brian.
I don't remember. I said actors.
That is correct for 2 points. So now Brian is at 15. Payson still at 18 as we get into your next question, which comes in Payson's category of anime movies. In The Tale of Princess Kaguya, the couple first finds the titular character inside of what? You know what? You find random people in random places. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
A flower.
And Payson.
Log.
Both incorrect. Looking for bamboo.
Oh, that. Yep.
Found in bamboo. So No points in that one. Still 18-15. As now we get into the questions that are worth 3 points. Brian's category of action adventure and Payson's category of Oscars. Just a reminder to both the competitors and the people at home watching, these questions are written before the competitors are in the match and have selected these categories. So they're just choosing to assign these for the 3-point value. They are not a strength level. So the first 3-point category to be randomized in is Brian's of action adventure. So what film is about a hitman who is informed that he has an hour to live unless he keeps his body full of adrenaline? Now, we are in a situation where if Payson hits and Brian misses, then that is the ball game. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Crank.
And Payson.
Crank.
Both correct for 3 points. So, just going to adjust the score real quick. But here is the situation. We have left the category of Oscars. If Payson hits it, and that is the game. If Brian misses, that's the game. But if Brian hits and Payson misses, then we're going to sudden death. Pretty good place to be for the first match. So, your question in the category of Oscars. What Oscar has been won by A Man for All Seasons, 1968's Romeo and Juliet, and Anne of the Thousand Days? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, Payson. Let's go to Brian.
Costume design.
And Payson.
Trying to finish the Y, best adapted screenplay.
We are going to sudden death!
Holy crap!
Holy
Costume design is correct. Oh, boy. Okay. I'm going to I have sudden death questions ready. So we're going to get started with your questions in sudden death. Full disclosure, these are just taken from another match, so that has been written but hasn't been played yet, obviously. So we're going to get started with your first sudden death question. For everybody at home, we are in a situation where if one player hits and another player misses, that's good night, Charlie. So I'm going to adjust the scores here real quick.
Good luck, Payson.
No, yeah, good luck.
21-21.
Just to be clear, repeats carry over?
Yes, repeats carry over. You both have 3. You both have your challenge. So, your question, category of drama. In Requiem for a Dream, what drug is Harry addicted to? This is a great way to start off. This is a great match. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. I wasn't meaning this specific question, just that. So Brian.
I saw it, but I don't remember it. Heroin?
And Payson.
Heroin.
That is correct. And I'm not going to have these questions on screen just because it's more time to copy and paste. So, your next question, category sports. Bang the Drum Slowly centers around what sport? I don't bang drums. I did play percussion in band, though, in middle school. 5, 4, 3.
It's like more of a triangle kind of guy.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Brian.
Baseball.
And Payson.
Good game, Brian. I put football.
And your winner, Brian the MacGuffin Michaels. Baseball was the correct answer. This was an excellent match, gentlemen. Final score of 23-22. Excellent match, gentlemen. So we don't have post-match interviews, but I will just briefly say thank you to our competitors. And Brian, your next match is going to be the winner of Andrew Barr or Cameron Holtzman. 5 seconds thoughts on that.
Yeah, either one of them going to be tough, and I'm glad I just guessed costume design on Romeo and Juliet. Yes.
Okay, sounds good. So thank you to Brian. Thank you to Payson. And I think we kicked ourselves off to a pretty great start, everybody. I hope you keep watching this tournament. I thank you for watching this one. Have a good one. See you later.